Departments in 3 states. It's breaking news that we're following right now. 1 officer shot and killed in Texas.
And 2 more shot and wounded in Missouri. Another officer is in the hospital after a shooting in Florida. As Reed Binion reports, there is no indication the incidents are connected, just a violent coincidence.
About that, Diane Patthew is live at the airport with what this means in just hours. Diane?
That's right, Terrell. O'Hare workers say they want to do whatever it takes to make sure that their voices, their demands, their concerns are heard, including striking during this very busy travel week here at disrupt the passengers trying to make their way on their flights. Later on this morning, around 10 o'clock this morning, we're expecting a press conference. That's when we will find out when that strike is going to happen. Reporting live at O'Hare, Diane Patthew, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Diane, thank you. A South suburban like he was kidnapped.
Federal officials are urging train companies to test their train operators for sleep apnea. Chicago's new Cardinal will soon be flying back to Illinois. As Alan Krzyzewski reports, Cardinal Blaise Supich returns home with more than a new title. He has a new focus and a renewed mission for parishioners.
And good morning. Well, take a look at the numbers. 19 degrees right now, Oswego 20 in Glen Ellen. It's 22 degrees in Joliet, Shorewood at 22, 23 at O'Hare, and 29 degrees over in Cherville. As we do look at some of the wind chills around the area, the air is fairly calm out there, so our wind chills are not too different from what our actual temperatures are. But as we look at the day ahead, I think we'll squeeze in high temperatures in the lower 40s, probably between somewhere 1 and 2 and 3 o'clock this afternoon. We should manage to get some low 40s around the area. But all in all, it is a quiet, calm start to our week. And hopefully, Roz is going to have lots of quiet, calm traffic news for us.
Very light traffic volume throughout the entire expressway and tollway system. The majority of overnight road work has been picked up. We still have a couple spots until 6 o'clock, and it's on the outbound side. Outbound Dan Ryan, they're working from the split here at 95th Street down to the Bishop Ford and then continuing outbound on the Ford until you get to King Drive. And again, they're scheduled to be out there until 6, but we're really not seeing any backups at the moment, so that's all good news. And we can take a look outside at the Kennedy Expressway.
Thanks at 5:07 this morning. Coming up next, why a retail giant is pulling off the shelves by Toys R Us. Maribel Aber live from the NASDAQ in New York this morning. Hey, Maribel.
And good morning, Terrell. Let's start with stocks. Stocks ended slightly lower Friday as investors locked in gains after the recent rally. Let's check out those closing numbers. You can see here the Dow fell 35. NASDAQ was down 12, and the S&P was down 5 on Friday. Today in Tokyo, the Nikkei ended up 138 points, and right now it looks like futures are pointing to a higher open. Among the economic reports due out in the holiday shortened week are data on new and existing home sales and the latest reading on consumer sentiment. Mark Zuckerberg has outlined his plans for news appears in its news feed. Federal banking regulators have slapped tougher new restrictions on Wells Fargo. The new account scandal. Toys R Us account scandal. Toys R Us has stopped selling a Tonka truck model while it investigates. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them took the top spot at the weekend box office. Sales and Trolls was not far behind to finish in 3rd place for the weekend. Terrell and Karen, lots of choices to take in after you have all your turkey.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I heard those movies are pretty good, too. Maribel, appreciate it. Thanks. For online shopping.
And Black Friday starts earlier and earlier. This
right.
just blends in together.
Exactly.
Wow.
The whole week. Yep.
5:13 right now, and you go to the hospital to get healthy.
Yeah, but coming up at 5:30, Trace.
And we have a cold start to our Monday and really to our work week, but we're going to see lots of bright skies here today. We'll talk about the week ahead in the weather department coming up.
Our first blast of cold weather. How bad will this winter get? The ABC 7 First Alert Weather Team gives you their outlook for the whole season. Expert analysis, including the Siberian cold and Arctic sea ice. What you can expect for temperatures and snowfall this winter. Tonight.
I'm Tracy Butler. Join me for the ABC 7.
They say the water is safe to drink and cook with.
Tracy is here now. I think we have been spoiled by this really mild fall, so staying 23 degrees is kind of that hard dose of reality.
I know, it's hard to believe that Thursday and Friday morning we were starting off with temperatures in the 60s.
Right?
It's like a 40-degree difference in some cases.
Shock to the system.
I know,
sure.
I know, it really is. Well, good morning. In our Monday mentions, we start was going to be dry around the area until tomorrow evening, and we'll focus our attention on that in just a moment. Our average high today is 45 degrees. The average low is 30. Our low so far this morning has been 23 degrees. Not a record. Can you imagine back on this date in 1880? It was 1. Well, right now out at O'Hare, we are at our low for the day, 23 degrees. Atmosphere is really dry with that dew point at 16 degrees. So if you're walking around shocking people and your hair is like this, yeah, that's why. Very dry. Wind out of the northwest at about 5 miles per hour and mainly clear skies around the area. 25 degrees right now, Cicero, Oak Lawn at 25, 20 degrees in Maribel, 27 right now in Gary, and 22 degrees. That temperature currently in Crete, while in Naperville, yeah, 22 there. 19 in Marengo and 19 degrees right now in Lake Geneva. So our skies are nice and clear, but you get out into the southwest, and this storm system is what is going to be bringing us some rain. Not today, however, but tomorrow night and into Tuesday. So Wednesday's travel issues will be the fact, well, periods of rain in our area. Temperatures will be well above freezing, however. So Wednesday's precipitation will be of the liquid variety. However, traveling farther to the north, snow is going to be likely across the upper Midwest. Skies nice and clear around the area today. Now, tomorrow we will see cloudy skies. And then here's 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Could begin as just a little period of some sleet, but rapidly become all rain overnight into Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning's commute times look very, wet. And then periods of rain through the day here on Wednesday as well. This morning, mainly clear. Definitely a cold start out there. Sun up at 6:49. Sun sets at 4:26. Mainly sunny skies today. Rain comes in late tomorrow. We're looking at periods of rain here on Wednesday, but Thanksgiving Day looks dry. Ross?
In fact, some folks may leave Tuesday afternoon, even this afternoon, and we're really going to see that on our tollways. Now, right now, the tollway, the tri-state, it looks good. So do all the expressways. Everything is moving at the posted speed, just about. We do have a couple little spots of congestion right on the Stevenson and the Dan Ryan, but I do want to give you a heads up. Overnight tonight, we are going to see a complete closure of southbound Lakeshore Drive at the Stevenson. They're going to start closing lanes at 9 o'clock, and by midnight, they'll have everything completely shut down. Again, southbound Lakeshore Drive tonight until 5 o'clock tomorrow morning will be completely closed at the Stevenson as part of that construction. There will be a posted detour. Let's take a look outside at the Dan. For the most part, it's pretty good. Just too cold. Right. Nobody wants to get out there.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Roz.
All right, and we do have a cold morning ahead of us here tomorrow, but we're going to have our ABC 7 Chicago app. Tomorrow, I will be live for a Stuff the Truck event at the Evanston IHOP. You can drop off toys. The Marines will be there to collect them. They'll make sure they get to the children in our community, and I will be there with the crew between 4:30 and 7 a.m. So we'd love to see you. Bring a toy, bring several, bring many. Yes. Bring that easy bake oven that I love that.
Exactly.
My favorite.
Get your Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity.
I was about to say, go inside, get warm, and get you something to eat, too, while you're there.
Thanks,
Tracy. It's 5:21. We're working on some breaking news first. The American Music Awards honored rock royalty of every generation.
High-octane performances amped up the ceremony. Zayn won for New Artist of the Year. He previously took awards as a member of New Direction. And Tim McGraw scored for Best Country Song, Humble and Kind. It's his 11th AMA trophy. Selena Gomez won the Pop Rock Female honor. She just got back after a break from her career for time in rehab.
I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to be able to share what I love every single day with people that I love. And I have to say thank you so much to my fans because you guys are so damn loyal and I don't know what I did to deserve you.
Ariana Grande won for Best Artist of the Year. It's her 3rd American Music Award. And Justin Bieber, the Biebs, scored for Video of the Year, Pop Rock Song and Album, and Pop Rock Male Artist. Drake took the AMAs for Hip Hop, Song, and Album.
Drake. All right. Well, we thought he was going to do big things.
Right.
And ended up doing it last night. 5:25. We're learning more about this morning's breaking news. Several Chicago firefighters
Today, nice, quiet, calm start, although so quiet. It's pretty cold out there this morning. Many temperatures in the 20s and even a few spots with numbers in the teens. So we'll talk about that.
It's volume out there, particularly coming in from the south suburbs. You can see I-57 already hitting the brakes at about 111. The Dan Ryan, it's slow on the bridge. We can see it from our south.
Eyewitness News is saying goodbye to the incomparable Linda Yu.
An update for you now on that story.
A true trailblazer, Chicago's first Asian American broadcast journalist, a storyteller with grace, integrity, and compassion.
There's a real connection there with the viewers, and it's not something that's manufactured.
Don't miss the final days of this beloved Chicago TV legend.
We love you.
Watch Linda Yu weekdays at 4.
You will be missed.
And help ABC 7 Eyewitness News say, we love you.
Feels like late November.
Well, let's get all the details on that forecast from Tracy Butler in the Weather Center. Good morning.
Temperatures in the teens, 19 degrees in Algonquin. It's 19 in Lake Geneva, 19 in Oswego, 21 right now, Manteno, 27 in Hammond. 25 degrees out at Midway. So the good news is we don't have any strong winds that we're dealing with that are causing a reduction in how it feels or extreme wind chills. What we will see today, bright sunny skies. So that's some good news anyway, as we do start off things on this Monday. Now we're looking for those high temperatures today, up around 40 degrees, still a little bit below average for us today. So we'll have a complete look at your forecast.
Building volume on the Stevenson, the Ryan, and both the Bishop Ford and I-57. Inbound on I-57, really sluggish traffic. And we've got some overnight road work on the outbound side of the Ryan at 95th, as well as the Bishop Ford. And that continues until 6 o'clock. It is causing just a little bit of a delay. More of a delay on the inbound Ryan, though. We can see it from our south tower.
All right, Roz, at 5:31 now, we are just learning some more about breaking news right now.
Yeah, 5 firefighters from one firehouse all rushed to the hospital after leaving the scene of a fire that they were.
Those firefighters were taken here to Stroger Hospital. All of them were feeling ill, and 2 others.
NFL football fans have to go back a little bit in their memories for this story. That's because